just a quick synopsis of your thoughts on it, and then Monique, you go, and then we'll talk to see what's going on in the chat.
Here she go.
Here
She
she
was just
go.
sleeping.
She like meow.
Yes, she liked the episode too.
She liked the episode too, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked it. I actually enjoyed this one a little more than I did the last one. I liked how everybody was playing their parts, and we had a little bit of messiness going on, some action.
So we had some backdooring going on. We had a whole bunch of stuff going on.
Right.
So what was your thoughts on it, Monique?
No, it was a good episode. I was definitely entertained. It had some suspenseful moments. I was entertained, so I enjoyed it for sure. I did not expect that ending though with Monet. I did not.
I'm telling you, we're gonna find out, but we're gonna get to that. Go ahead,
he's gonna do it. So.
Yeah,
I didn't think she was gonna do it. I didn't think she was gonna kill it. I did not see that coming.
Like,
so they did a good job with that.
Yeah. You didn't think Diana was gonna go through with it, but she basically didn't know what was up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for me, I'll wait till we get to that part.
Wait till we get to it because it might be part of my trivia. So I don't want y'all to give the answers before I ask the question. All right. So all right, so I'm gonna go start with the first thing while I'm still sharing my stuff. But all right. Their business is booming. The coffee business is booming. It has taken off. They're making a lot of money. And they starting to enjoy the fruits of their labor too. Okay. And but some of these guys don't know how to use that scale, and they measuring stuff wrong. And Effie getting on them. Effie is getting on them because they not measuring the scale. They measuring it all wrong. They doing their own thing. What's your take? I feel like now that Effie's like really involved with them now, once somebody say they close to getting out, it usually don't go right for the person. What's your take on it, Monique?
On what part?
On this first part that we're talking about with the business, with Effie getting more involved with the business, she's taking more risk and things like that. What are your thoughts of the coffee business and Effie? Like basically, she's running the spot.
Yeah. I didn't think too much of it. I mean, I thought things were moving kind of fast for this to be a new thing for them. They have a lot of customers already, it seemed like. So I'm like, well, how did they, put this all together so fast or whatever? But I mean, they doing their thing. And like you said, Effie's in control, so it should be successful.
And she's a little bit more involved with everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She putting herself really at risk now with her movements. What's your take on it, Tamika?
Yeah, I liked it. I like how they, pretty much got everything together. Even though I'm not a big Effie fan, I like seeing her in charge and on top of things, correcting Tiny, letting him know he was messing up. Brayden was trying to call and be like, can we talk for a minute? She like, nah, I ain't got time for that because we got to make sure these orders is getting out and they giving them, the right amount that they supposed to be giving them. So I like that whole scene.
Right, me too. I like that part too. And let me look at the chat and see what they saying in the chat, y'all. Effie was delegating as she should. She told the guys they were cutting corners and she wasn't having it. I don't blame her. Yup.
Mhm.
DeMarcus, Effie is a hypocrite for telling Tiny they short the customers, but she's skimming and stepping on the product.
True.
Yeah, yeah, you got a point with that.
Got a point.
They forgot the cameras on the roof. No, not yet. They're not there yet, y'all. So we gonna get to that LSW. Make sure y'all scroll up to the top and put y'all voting in the chat. Effie was right. I also think Cain didn't evaluate these Jamaican Ave dudes either. Facts. And you got her in there by herself with all of this, all of the product and these, and they some big dudes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Mm-mm.
Anywho, we are going to get to this. Don't trip, I said it. The classroom scene, we are going to get to it. Now, as far as moving on to the next scene, we see this whole little mural by the bar of
Mhm.
Zeke that Lorenzo got made. She was surprised. She actually had a little smile on her face
Finally.
until Detective Whitman came with his pressing behind, doing all this nonsense. And he's supposed to be on a suspension. Dude is supposed to be on a suspension. You're supposed to be riding the desk, but you basically all up Monet's behind. What's your take on it,
Mhm.
Tamika?
Yeah, we know that Detective Whitman, aka Stalker Man, is not gonna let up. He don't care if he's suspended, fired, let go, desk duty. He gonna be right there. He just was basically making himself known, being his usual annoying self. But I like you said, Monet did have a. She was like, "Thank you, baby. Oh, look at my baby up there." Like that's probably the second time we've ever seen her show an
Mm-hmm.
ounce
And
of emotion.
with her smiling, right? Because usually you don't
Hmm.
see her smiling. Last time she smiled was when she got that big, when she was on that yacht with
Yeah.
Dante.
Hmm.
What's your
Mhm.
take on it, Momo?
Yeah. First time we done seen her smile this entire season, maybe the whole series, if that. No, Whitman is just annoying. I mean, it's hard. He's gone now. We know he's gone now, but he was annoying. I put him up there with Blanca Rodriguez now
Mm-hmm.
and having ass.
Hmm.
Just like you said, he's supposed to be on the desk, but somehow he able to finagle his way and still creep and follow Monet and her family.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of that, let me go to the first word scram, y'all. This is the word scramble, and this is the first one. Y'all ready for the first one?
Oh Lord.
I just said the word.
Oh, what is
Look, I
this?
just said the word. Look, I can't. Like,
Simba, stop.
uh. Oh,
Simba
AG
got
got it. AG got the first word. Uh, 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 uh.
woo 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 woo
It's
woo.
suspicion. All right, so moving on, moving on. Look, I look the fight. Come on at 10 o'clock. I want to be in and out because I want to see a sounder. I seen him. I want to see him fight. Anywho, I watch UFC. But look, so I kind of got it. Look, this is the he do got a bird chest. I don't know who wrote. Oh, here go. Don't trip. I said it. I don't want that fake bird chest again, please and thank you.
Yeah, I've been calling him chicken chest child. That little bones. I can't
Y'all
stand
talking
He
for
about
do
that
got
oh
a
chest.
boy?
chicken chest.
I would have had
He
to throw
do
him
got a
out.
chicken chest.
Y'all talking
Hmm.
about oh boy that Diana is talking to?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
But
He looked
listen,
like
he slipped up. Y'all didn't hear it. He slipped up.
Hmm.
That's why my vote is that vote. Put it in the chat. He slipped up, and I'm gonna show y'all where he slipped up when we get to it.
Yeah, I don't know
But
how Diana ain't catch it.
I know. So
show
now
me.
look, our boy Tariq finally got a call, y'all. Vroom vroom.
Finally.
The,
But did it
the
have
the
to be
question is, let me do the trivia question real quick. The trivia question is, what's the make and model of Tariq's car?
girl
What is
bye?
the make and model of Tariq's machine? His blue machine. What is the make and model? They gave it to you. You saw it.
I know it's a Porsche. That's all I know.
That's all I
You know
know.
it's a
I know
Porsche.
Kendall was saying it the other day.
I look. It's a Porsche model. I don't know.
Right.
All right. I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds more before I answer the trivia question. I got two more trivia questions coming, but before we talk about this scene, all right, y'all ready for the answer? He should have got a hoopty.
Yeah, I'm like, why he get a Porsche?
Hey,
I feel
Mhm.
like the car is just too nice. You are a college student. It's just too nice. It's too fancy of
yeah,
a
but
car.
they got young boys that got these kind of cars. He could have went to an auction or something. See, y'all reading into it, and he could have went to an auction. He could have did anything and bought it. Or some dudes be doing this thing where they pay, put down a lot, and still be making payments. Tariq ain't dumb. He know how to
Mm.
finagle this. Trust and believe. Anywho, what's up, support gaming? Ew. So look, he like, we not equipped to do this. We just do drugs. We don't do guns. So I want y'all to
Right.
talk
Yeah.
about this scene in the whole. Momo, what you thought of this? The whole thing with freaking Cain pressing Effie, doing
Oh
all
Lord.
this crazy nonsense, the rudeness of Obi, and now they doing stuff they don't normally do. They don't move
You
guns.
normally do that.
This ain't they thing.
That's not their thing. So I was nervous for they
I
said
want to know
guns.
what
I
you thought
said,
about
what?
everything.
Yeah, I was nervous. I was like, they don't know what to do with them damn guns. Like, what you what you
Mhm.
expected from these kids? So I didn't know how they were gonna do it. I knew they were gonna definitely need more so Kane's help with that aspect. As you saw, they leaned on, Drew and Kane to help them with that. Um, and then Kane with Effie, I knew he was gonna figure it out. I mean, he put two and two together. Um, I don't know if I can trust him keeping it a secret. I don't really know. I know they texted later on in the episode, but I have my eye out on Kane with that situation. And he like Effie, I think. I think he likes her. He be trying to flirt with her and stuff like that. So he might keep it a secret. I don't know, child. We'll see. You're on mute.
He like her style. He like everything about her. I don't want to be cutting people off. I know I
He
got
like
that habit, so I ain't want
he
to be
like the
jumping in like
swag.
double dutch. But he has that. He likes her style. He likes how she's gonna hold her man down. He wants somebody
Mhm.
like this.
He wants
He's
someone
so used to talking to birds that he
Yep.
don't. He just be having a whole coop of them.
And
Anywho,
and
what's
even though he's upset that Brayden didn't do it, I think he respects Effie for doing it, for
mm-hmm,
stepping up and doing it her own self. I think
right.
she gained some stripes with that one for him.
So what's your take on it, Tamika?
Yeah. Obi don't like them. He don't like nobody, it seems. And he was like, listen, y'all said y'all wanted to jump in this. Y'all want to do what Mecca did. This is what Mecca did. So get to work. Make it happen. And, so they was basically trying to, figure that one out. I didn't think that Tariq needed a Porsche, but I'm like, I guess, whatever. I like when he said the whole, he went from the
A BMW, a black man
BMW to the Porsche.
walking.
I like that little part. And yeah, we was pretty much expecting this from Kane because at the end of the last episode, he calls her. So I was like, okay, so now Kane put together, that Effie did it. He also, of course, put together the whole Lorenzo thing. So, he over here figuring stuff out. And she kind of told on herself, thinking that Brayden told on her, but Brayden really never said nothing. He never implicated her or Tariq. He just kind of figured it out and he knew that Brayden didn't do it.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to touch on this subject here where Monet is noticing stuff is going on.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
She's
She
seeing
paying
everything
attention
with
now.
this. I want to
Mm-hmm.
know, I want
Obvious.
y'all to starting with, say that again. I didn't hear you,
I
Monique.
say, yeah, it's becoming too obvious now.
Okay, so I want you to give me your take on this situation. What you think? What you think may or may not happen?
Oh
And now
Lord.
that she's catching on, who's gonna be in the line of fire with this? Because Drew is already telling her, like, yo,
They up
they
to something.
movement is weird.
She gonna
So,
catch on to it. And then I mean, to me, she's already catching on to it, but she's gonna probably pry even more. And then now with the I know I'm jumping ahead, sorry, but now with the fingerprints situation, she definitely gonna pry
mhm.
more and try to figure out what's going on.
All right. So, take it. I want you to go down underneath your desk, take your track shoes off.
Sorry, sorry.
I'm just messing with you. Like, take your track shoes off because you're running.
I'm
But no,
running.
what's your take? What's your take on this whole scene? And I'm gonna like, what's your take on this whole scene with this, Tamika? I want to know where you going with
Um,
this. Just stay in
yeah,
the
I
pocket.
agree. Like, I really didn't feel like it was gonna take long. Like, we seen Diana and Drew kind of picking up and looking, saying, "What the heck is going?" Like, we knew Cain was not gonna know how to handle having any type of power. He was gonna make it obvious. They was gonna know something is wrong. Because any other time, Poppy would be like, "Oh no, Cain, you ain't doing this or doing that." He just being quiet, and he keeps saying, "We gonna follow what Cain saying."
Uh
So
huh.
now that Monet is out of her depressive state and she's actually up and aware and paying attention, of course
Mhm.
she peeped it quick and she asking Drew, like, what's going on here? He was like, I don't know, mommy. They've been funny for a minute now. So
Yeah.
it's pretty obvious to anybody that knows how the dynamic usually is.
Yeah, I feel like with this, the way she dismissed Diana was crazy. Go ahead, little girl.
Yes.
Go
I
back
was
to
cracking
Go
school.
up at
back to
that
school,
part.
little girl. This is what you wanted, right?
Wanted.
Right.
And then she's looking to Lorenzo for answers,
Mm-hmm.
and he's agreeing with everything that Kane's saying. And she
Yeah.
like, this ain't sounding right. This don't sound like my husband.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna give y'all the word scram. While y'all figuring it out, I'm gonna read everybody's comments, and then we're gonna move on to the next topic. So this is the next word scram. Are y'all ready for it?
Mm. What the?
We just talked about it.
I'm not good at word scrambles.
Don't stop. You always put out negative energy. Don't put that out there. You can
Oh,
figure it out, Momo. Just remember what I was saying.
I see it.
I was saying, dude was moving weird. So I'm not gonna give you the air.
I think I
But
got it now.
some two, three people already got it. Weird movement.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
Got it.
So
Yeah.
yeah, see, I'm just saying I don't be making them hard because I like to have fun. Weird movement. Yup, that's what was going on. They was doing some weird movement, and I got a hey Zaya Latrice. She gonna gave me a super sticker. Ew. I don't know if y'all got IG. Y'all need to go to Zaya Latrice page. She be doing her little morning workouts. She be having
Uh-oh.
her dumbbells, and she does it like she shows you what to do, so you know what to do, so you can get that body right for the summer. We got 84
Uh-oh.
people in. Hit that like button, hit the share. What I say, Momo? Put me up in that
In that
algorithm.
algorithm. Let
Yeah,
me
put
say it.
me up in
In that algorithm, y'all.
now you got to do the whisper like the old school Snoop Dogg. Put me up in that algorithm.
Put
Anywho,
me up in that algorithm, y'all.
so shirts are coming. Put me up in that algorithm. Shirts are coming. Anywho, moving on. Ew.
I'm waiting for my hammer. Talk about
You ain't
merchandise.
yeah. I'm still trying to look. I'm getting to it. All right. So now look. I know we usually don't talk about the class stuff, but this thing,
Was
who gets a
powerful.
head start in life? This
Mm.
is the real deal. I saw a Facebook video a long time ago where they had people on a field doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And you should see you if this is up in your face where you see how life really is in the world.
Yeah.
Monique, being that you the youngest one out of all of us,
Mm-hmm.
can you relate to the scene?
Um, I guess. I mean, I think we all can relate to it in a way, and it makes you kind of reflect on your own life, and I mean, maybe what privileges you have. I know I definitely have privileges, definitely. So compared to other people,
Mm-hmm.
my family and stuff like that. So I mean, shoot, I might
No,
have been somewhere in the middle of that lineup.
I would have been if this was me on here. I would have been. I want to say not. I would have been. And when they once they mentioned the sexual harassment, I might have been where Diana is.
Okay.
Because the sexual harassment, that's a real deal. I had it done to me at work, all of that stuff, and I worked with a whole bunch of dudes. But
Mm-mm.
back in when I started working, it wasn't a lot of people driving a bus. It wasn't a lot of women driving a bus when I started driving. Now it's all over, and I'm happy that I'm seeing what I'm seeing. But
Mm-hmm.
when I started, I was a cleaner. It was dudes thinking I was gonna take their job, and
Mm-hmm.
and and they wouldn't show you certain things just to keep you behind. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I could relate with all of this. I could relate with this. I could relate with the like like you got parents that was not really well off, but well enough to put you through college.
Yeah.
My dad put me through college, but I earned my every time I passed my classes, my father was like, "Do you want the money or do you want a car?" I was like, I want a car." So once I bought him my whole report card and all of that in college,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I got my car. And yo, I didn't get no brand new car. I got a car. Yo, I got a car like Kid and Play's car from the first house party. I had that same
Mm-hmm.
exact car, and that Joker, when you shut it off, that Joker used to shake, and I'm walking up the block already. It's still doing like this, shaking like it's on. But it got me to where I had to go. But
Mm-hmm.
anywho, moving on. So Mika, you ain't give me your take on this whole classroom scene. What's your take on it, boo?
I thought it was good. It was realistic, and that's how it is in the world. You're gonna have people that may be able to, move up faster, depending on who they know, what their status is, what their background is. Of course, they were saying that it ain't fair. It's not, but that's what life
That's
is. You
how
got
life
some,
is, though.
yeah, some that's on public assistance or had to give financial aid or gotta pay everything out of pocket. Then they was like, of course, saying who had the life insurance and different things of that nature. Who
Yeah.
got trust funds that's left to them? Like everybody ain't got no trust fund, so I think I would have probably been moving back and forth between the back and the middle. I definitely wouldn't have been in the
I
front.
know I wouldn't have been in the front. That's why I said I would have been right where probably
Hmm.
Diana is standing. And I'm being honest with you. Only thing is the like, have your parents been in prison? Not that, but I
Hmm.
would
Yeah.
have been in that area.
Yeah.
My
Hmm.
parents are still,
That's
our parents were still together and all of that when I was
me.
that age and stuff like that. But somebody wanted to focus on the classroom scene, but I don't know if it was Don't Trip I Said It or AG. They had said something about the classroom scene, and I wanted to hear their thoughts. So if you got a thought, if you're gonna say anything about it, please put it down because I want to highlight it so we can focus on it before we move on to the next subject. But meanwhile, in the meantime, I am gonna read the comments and we're gonna talk about that.
Oh, you got a super chat.
Oh, I got another one. Ew, hey, so iconic. That scene showed us how desperate Effie will be in the future as far as the game is concerned. I think she will burn Tariq in the end.
Mm.
Do you think she's gonna make it? That's the question. Because
Ooh.
now she's holding off on telling Tariq this big thing, and I think it might come back and hurt her because she had that
Hmm.
opportunity to tell him before he went for that back to Weston Holdings because they wanted him.
Right.
He might feel a certain way, especially if it's brought to his attention before she gets to
And
bring it
that's
to his
exactly
attention.
what I think gonna happen.
And we're gonna get to that when it's questions I want to ask when we get to that. Yeah, Jeremiah. Effie's good. Oh no, don't say that. No, Lord.
Oh no.
Muchilla, Tariq should have got an older car like a 91 Honda Accord or a Mustang, something like Uncle Tommy. You know what though? I could see him. This ain't gonna be his first. He gonna be have one of them. He gonna be one of them dudes that have a. He gonna have a beat up car to run around in, and then he gonna have his. Who's his You know what I'm saying? Anywho, if you from New York, you know about the All right. Okay, I thought it was a very powerful and telling that Becca didn't think catcalling was sexual harassment. Yeah, and you know who I felt sorry for in this whole situation? Rashandria.
Mm-hmm.
She was molested. Well, so I shouldn't have said that word. The N word. She was taken advantage of, and you know, no, Effie's gonna be on a cop's radar. She will be running, and she might crack under pressure. You think? I hope not. Okay, somebody said Admiral Chill. Okay, you already read that one. All right. Pretty Brown says that thing I can relate to. It's like light skinned Keisha. She had to work harder to make it. Yes, exactly. And when you're a woman, you always gonna have to work harder, especially a black woman. We
Mm-hmm.
got 89 people in the building. Please hit that like. Please hit that share. Put me up in the algorithm, y'all.
And subscribe to our channels if you
Yes.
haven't already.
Yes. Moving on. Look, we got to talk about this. He see that phone going off.
Oh my god.
He see the phone going off. He knows she got two phones because she got up and walked away to answer one.
Mm-hmm.
He took a screenshot of the other phone. Do you think that Sax is gonna try that number, Momo?
Oh yeah, he took a screenshot like you said. So he gonna definitely dial them digits.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
And Tamika said, she like, please, like what? Like, is he gonna try the number? What? Look,
What
he tried that number on the burner phone.
is the sky blue? Yeah, it
Exactly. That's the answer that Tamika gave me with that look. It's the sky blue. So Tamika, what's your take on this?
is.
What's your take on it, T?
His cat.
No,
Of course
he
he's gonna
was
call the
answering.
number. He gonna be like, "Hello," and he gonna no, he gonna listen. He gonna be probably the one to find out that Lauren is still out. Sax gonna call that number if it's one thing.
I think he gonna. Do you think he gonna be mad that she played him? Because remember, he told her that Tariq had nothing to do with this,
mm-hmm.
and that Tariq was at the library at the time when she disappeared.
Yeah.
So,
and a big part of why he even decided to join in all of this was that he was feeling guilty, about that, this happening to her.
Yes, that's the reason why he joined. You absolutely right. He joined because he thought Lauren was that they really took out Lauren.
Yeah. So it's gonna be messy.
What's your take on it, Momo?
Sorry, I was in the chat. What was the question?
With this whole scene with Sax,
mm-hmm.
my question is how you think he's gonna feel when he find out that he was lied to about Lauren being gone?
Oh, he's definitely gonna feel some type of way because he feels like Jenny and him should be on the same page with everything, and he's trying to help her out, under the table and all that stuff. So his feelings, I think, will definitely be hurt. He's gonna expect her to tell the truth, but she ain't. She keeping it a secret.
Yeah, and he gave her a couple of opportunities. Remember, even when he said the whole thing of, if you don't tell me, I know you hiding something, I'm gonna follow you. So she tried to kind of calm it down by letting him come along. And then he said, is there any other secrets you keep it? And she said no.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right. So let me see. Did I do my what's the last word scram I did? Okay, this
Weird.
is the second one. This is the third one, right? I got
You got a
four y'all
super chat.
tonight.
You got a super
All right.
chat. You might.
Okay, I'll read that in a minute. So this
Okay.
is the next word scram, y'all. Before we move on, because I didn't want to go too far ahead where y'all lost with the clues and stuff. Anywho,
Um.
all right. Anybody got this next word scram? And I do have a trivia question after this too.
All right, y'all got it. Some of y'all got it.
All right, let me see. Yes. Yes, the first person that got it is hugs and kisses. That's the answer. That is the answer. Is privilege. Moving on. And this is the trivia question. Also, who called Jenny? Who called Jenny Sullivan when she was at this table, y'all? Put it in the chat, ladies, if y'all on the panel. Ladies on the panel, if y'all know what the answer is, put it in the chat.
I thought it was obvious.
Wait, which phone?
Yeah, she wasn't the only person that called. That's why, see, y'all need to say both of them. Everybody got so far the first person because she was blowing up
Yeah.
her damn phone.
Right.
Yep,
Right.
and what? And tight T Flonka, like Pretty Girl said, she called. So look, I call her tight T. That's what she calls her. So look, she's now her father's pressing her to move product.
Mhm.
Here it is.
Hmm.
Effie's supposed to. She was going to tell him what she did, but
Yep.
then he got the call for his internship for the school. So I want y'all to tell me what y'all thought about these two scenes, starting with Tamika.
Well, I don't know why Diana thought that it was gonna be a one-time thing. She had that money ready, like, yes, I'm over this. Get out of here. I'm getting rid of you. And here he comes trying to give her two more. She like, Poppy, I thought it was one time. I'm kind of mad at him that he keeps coming up here bringing this stuff to her. I don't
Yes,
like it,
I
but
don't like
I
it
know,
either.
yeah, I don't care too much for that. And you know, Effie child. I mean, I think a piece of her do want to tell Tariq the truth, but it's like it's always gonna be something that's gonna interfere or stop her if she don't hurry up and do it. Then he gonna find out on his own, and I think he gonna be even madder about that. So it's not a good look.
All right, I was typing fast. Somebody said I got it wrong, but y'all got the gist of it. Anywho, y'all know how we have it when I'm being in a rush. I was pressed for time, y'all. What's your take on it, Momo? Because you didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to say. With Tariq and Effie, I mean, like you said, she was gonna tell him, but then he got that phone call, so she chickened out. And I don't think she's gonna tell him. I think he's gonna find out on his own, and it's gonna suck.
I
Because
think she's gonna be able to tell. I hope, but I hope you know what I'm hoping. I hope he don't take her out and then find out this chick is alive, because then he gonna feel really stupid. He gonna feel
oh
just as bad as he felt. Tariq, he's gonna feel just as bad as he felt when he thought Lauren was dead.
yeah,
Moving on, okay. It's like the family is purposely trying to keep Diane in the game. Yeah, of course. Who's more nosy, Diana or Sax? I think they're well. Look, she's nosy, but she didn't stay around to see what was going on with that meeting. She just kept it moving and went on back to school. She could have sat there and tried to listen in. She know how to
yeah,
get in the back door and all that, but I
yeah,
don't want to be part of this anyway. She's right. I just want to go to school, and she kept it moving. Then he came up to the door going, school. Well, I need you to do this. Come on. Come on, man.
She's
Mhm.
nosy, but I think Sax is definitely nosier.
Yeah, Sax is nosy, and Davis McClain need to be like, yo, what are you doing here this late? You ain't even working on my brother case like that. Why are you here this late?
Right.
Why? Moving on. Now, I like this conversation. Somebody DM'd me and said that this is actually Ghost brother. I don't know how true that is.
What? That is
Yeah, they saying this is Ghost brother. So I don't know how true that is. We got 93 people in the building. Hit that like button, hit the share. What I say, Momo?
put me in that algorithm, y'all.
That's what I say. Anywho, when Reek found out about Lauren being alive while in Italy, you think he gonna find
Nah, not
out?
yet. He ain't gonna find out yet.
Mm. I
Not
don't
yet.
think he gonna find out till maybe 8.
Episode 8. Yeah.
Yeah. So they got this deal. He's trying to make this deal, and this whole conversation went sideways. But I want to talk about both meetings in a whole. How Tariq was able to save the day with this, and it shows you that he's smart, and how RSK know about his trust. Hmm. It's certain things where you like, how you know about all of this?
Hmm.
And how
I mean,
he's
you know,
moving
he did
sort
his
of like
homework.
Ghost, where he's trying to pick up where Ghost left off. Instead of making it the Queen's Child Project, because that was the building that he broke ground on,
Mm-hmm.
they gonna make it a mall. What's your take on it, Momo?
Um. Sorry. On which part? Because this was a whole bunch. This was a whole
I
bunch.
want you to talk about both scenes where they almost lost this deal because he wanted to talk about Elon Musk,
Right.
and basically he ain't get he got his money handed to him. He ain't really strap him, like pull himself up with his bootstraps like everybody else. He
Yeah.
had a hands out.
I
His
thought.
dad.
I thought it was weird that the uncle, I forget his name, but I thought it was weird that he blamed Tariq and and put him in a position to where, oh, you got to save the day. Like I thought that was really freaking weird. Because what did you want Tariq to do? Like what was Tariq supposed to do? Because he's black, he's supposed to save the day. Like what was he supposed to do any different? It was, you were the one running your mouth, and you're the one that blew the deal. So what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Why you turned to Tariq to save the day? I didn't understand that. That was weird to me. I didn't really like that part. I didn't like that part. And I mean, Tariq, he's smart. He thinks he's smarter than his dad, but he's not on ghost level yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I
But
agree. I totally agree with that.
he's smart. He's smart, and he finagled his way, and that was all good and dandy, but he ain't ghost level just yet.
Right. All right. So what's your take on it, Tamika?
Yeah, I like this little scene. The only thing I didn't like is I felt like, and I said this on Brillo too when I was on the other night, I felt like Lucas got caught slipping. Like you said,
Yeah.
he didn't do his own homework that he should have
Mm-hmm.
done.
Mm-hmm.
And he came sloppy and just kind of felt like it was going to be handed to him. And
Mhm.
then you over here comparing him to Elon Musk. That just, irritated him. He was like, let me get up out of here, boy. You don't even know what I'm about. And so after he lost it, he's trying to blame it on Tariq and, basically hold his internship like, oh, well, if you don't get him back, you won't get the internship. And I like how, Tariq went and talked to Tate and all that stuff, got the information, tried to see which way he could get him back. Because he was like, how the heck I'm supposed to get a billionaire back? And that was smart of him to, think about the QCP and the fact that he would be interested in it and how he flipped it and made a way for them to basically get their deal back and for him to get extra money put into his trust. But what I felt was, if I'm getting you this $1 billion deal, y'all need to be offering me a permanent position in here, or y'all needed to be offering me some money, not just this
Good
daggone
point.
internship. Like,
Exactly. He
it
not
wasn't
even
enough
getting
for
no
me.
money behind that. I mean, they
Right.
probably make a little bit of money being that it's a thank you, Amy Wilkerson, for the cash app. They probably make um he's probably making money like, but he's not making a big salary.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree with that. Okay, Homebody says people forget that Obama administration gave Elon Musk a loan for Tesla. Yeah, who did he loan money to? Anywho, he
But
basically
that's
let the
who get the loans, the ones that already got the money.
exactly. Sandra R said RJ knew he needed the building, so he needed to know who owns it. Like Tate told Tariq he wants something from you. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Tariq did do his little research. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Demarcus. By Tariq tying his money into Western Holdings and Western Holdings funds go down, Tariq will lose his inheritance and keep Tariq in the game. Wow, you think that will happen? He's
Mm,
not going to lose his inheritance. He just
No, he's
got
not
that
gonna lose his
building with him.
inheritance.
It's not the whole inheritance. Keep in mind, he still has truth too. He still has truth. I know they sold truth to Simon Stearns, but he gets he's in once he gets his degrees and all that, he'll be getting a lot of money if everything
Yeah.
pans out right.
Mhm.
mm.
Okay, hold up, let me go to this. Um, do you all recognize the actor? Yeah, we all
Yeah.
recognize that Spoon
Mhm.
Chris from The Wire.
Yeah.
Oh, and come to find, I don't know who. Somebody, I think it was Eric Iverson that DM'd me that uh RSJ is actually Ghost Brother. I don't know how true it is. I'm gonna do some digging and find out, and I will come back with my report. That scene was so sad when Bashandri and Diana stepped back because they were sexually. Yeah, of course. Tariq gonna kill Effie and set up Cain.
Mm.
You know what? If he does, I hope so because he done so much dirt and done Mace created so much mess in this thing. Remember, I did say they gonna end up putting him in jail like they did Kanan. He's gonna be mad about it. I don't know what RSJ stands for. They said it in the beginning. I'm gonna do my little research and get back to you, Roby. Yeah. Okay, somebody already said it. Robert Samuel Jenkins. So yeah, that's his half. That's supposed to be That's I guess that's Ghost half brother.
Mm.
All right.
I don't know.
That's what I don't know. I'm gonna do my research. I can't confirm or deny it as of yet. Now these two, he trying to push up on him, Drew, and he falling back like, no, we play cousins. Let's not mix business and pleasure. Look, I'm gonna talk about that. How also Drew brings this deal to Cain. Okay, we gonna what's up with these two? Do
This
you
is
think do you think he's playing a part for his mother so they could get more information? Or do
ooh.
you think he genuinely likes him, Gordo?
A part of me feels like it's genuine.
Okay.
Part of me feels like it's genuine. This is gonna be trouble, though. I can tell you that this is gonna be nothing but trouble. But
Yeah.
I think it's genuine. Now that would be a good plot twist. What you said, that
Hmm.
would be an excellent plot twist if he was just faking it and it was part of a plan. So I'm gonna
Exactly.
keep that in the back of my mind since you said that.
Put that in your mental Rolodex. We
Mhm.
got 101 people in the building.
Ooh.
Hit that like, hit the share, put me up in that algorithm, y'all. Tamika, what's your take on this scene?
They had me laughing at this part. But I just think they know something. Those brothers is not stupid. I think they gonna get it to how does a run for their money.
Mm-hmm.
This whole them even getting into business with them or getting personal, either way is messy because we found out a lot of things with this episode that the Castillos actually have people that's watching them already. They hot. Then at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, we know they had some that Tejadas had something to do with their plug being gone and them even having to get into contact with them in the first place. They can't really prove it, but they definitely didn't buy that story Kane was trying to give them. Then we got the part of their father, of course, in the mix. And then when he's sitting here talking about he don't want to mix business with pleasure, and it's not a good thing. And Drew was sitting there flicking his daggone lip balls off his clothes, talking about that's what you came all the way over here to say. I just was like,
Mm-hmm.
y'all need to cut it out. And talk about we was play cousins. I said not play cousins. The whole
Like,
thing just had me cracking up. But I think it's gonna be more in the mix with them, and they better watch out.
Okay, so iconic says I think Gordo is genuine, but at the end of the day, he will have his family come first.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
for sure.
All right, so this scene right here, she says she got 2 cans of spam, no Wi-Fi,
No Wi-Fi, baby.
and she just been leaving her up here. She feel like she in hell, and bow, she puts down this picture of Effie and Tariq. Who took the picture, y'all?
Mm.
How she get this picture?
I
So
believe it's
somebody's in
Celine.
school. I think it was us exactly that. Like, look, if y'all didn't vote, if you didn't go scroll up to the top of the chat, put that vote in. Who do you think took the picture of Tariq and Effie? Professor Harper or her sidekick, Salim Ash Freeman? Where he trying to feel all up on Diana's boobies. Anywho. What's your take on this? Do you think she gonna run off now? She done left her there with spam?
Spam of all. I
Man,
don't
I would have
understand
been
why she's
left.
doing her like that. That's just weird. You can't buy her some frozen dinners, a
You
frozen
couldn't
pizza,
buy her some damn cold cuts and a loaf of bread and some lettuce and tomatoes
something.
and onions. Come
Sandwich.
on, yo. She can't even have a sandwich.
Jeez, a PB&J at least.
Word.
I mean, I
There's no
feel
way
bad
in the
for more.
world I would say.
I would go crazy. I would go mentally crazy if I was trapped in a house like that by myself, no Wi-Fi, no nothing. What? What? I would go insane. I would have snuck the hell out.
Y'all think she gonna leave? Y'all think she gonna dip out? Let me see what the chat say. Put a one up if y'all think Lauren is gonna leave Jenny's
Lauren is
house.
too
Is
slow
she
for
gonna
me,
build up the
baby, because
courage and
I would
leave
have been
Jenny's
gone.
house? What you say?
I said Lauren is too slow for me because I would have been gone. There's no way in the world that you leaving me in the house with just some damn spam. No, ma'am. No. Jenny needs
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
to be ashamed of herself.
Oh, everybody says it's so many ones. LSW, Janice James, Sandra, Support Gaming, yeah. Diana's new dude. Yeah, that's
Silly.
Celine.
Mm-hmm.
Professor Harper might be a cop. I already said that. I said that last week. I think that's where she came from Councilman Tate's past.
Yeah, I don't
They were
trust
cops
him.
together and she was messing with him. That's my opinion with that. I've been said that. I feel like that. I agree with you. Spam used to be good back in the day. A fried mayo sandwich. All right, so we going to the I'm a let me see what's next.
Uh-uh.
So he backdoor his own brother out of this deal. I thought that was real dirty what he did. He didn't even know the whole intricate plans of everything, and you leave your brother out of the deal. Cain is a butthead for this. What's your take on it, Momo?
Yeah, not much to say. I mean, it was messed up for sure. I felt bad for Drew. I know Drew is just like, what the hell is going on? Like he knows something is off. Like the dynamic is just crazy. Like Kane's in charge and Poppy is just going along with it to get along, and it's just he knows something is up. So I felt bad for Drew. And this plan was not all the way thought out. So
It
I'm not
sure
surprised.
wasn't.
It was not thought out all the way. So Cain wants to be a leader so bad, and he has good attributes, but there's other things that he still lacks. That you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Which is brains.
Which is
What's your take on this scene, Tamika?
Yeah, it was just Cain being usual Cain. He want to be able to be in charge, take over, feel like he, the one responsible for stuff. And messed up, Drew's plan because this whole thing was supposed to be where he could actually get some more respect. They could take him serious and see that he coming with, a good idea. And then Cain had to come in and be like, "No, we gonna go. Y'all stay here." And again, he's seeing how Lorenzo's like, "Yeah, we gonna follow, Cain's plan." But of
All right.
course, he has something else up his sleeve too that we ain't know about. But yeah,
Exactly, and we're gonna go to the video now, and then we're gonna elaborate on the following scene. Y'all ready? What was y'all? I was screaming with this part when they came with the car. I was like, yeah. What was your take on the scene? What was you? Did you like this part? Was you excited about this part? Do you feel like Kane messed up everything and caused more drama? What's your take on it, Tamika?
yeah, I like that part. I like how the whole thing played out. I even liked how Braden was on his p's and q's. He ain't slip up. He ain't say his name, give no information. I like the shooting. I was like, okay, Lorenzo, you on point. I see you. He was on top of it. Even Kane had to give him his props for that. And then Drew and Gordo came whipping around. I was like, all right, get these little racists out of here. No, but I wanted one of them to go get that daggone phone. That was the only thing.
Yes, because he took a picture of Braden.
Mm-hmm.
But Braden now, he's going to look like the drug dealer and the guns dealer.
Right.
Tariq ain't around this.
No.
He's he not getting his hands dirty other than, what he did last week. But,
right.
as far as they concerned, they think it was a white boy. But anywho, I wish they would have picked up old boy phone. He was snapping away. Braden used the car too. He used his own car. It's gonna put him where he got lawyer money and he got the privilege. So I think he gonna still come out of this smelling like a rose. And this is why I think Cain is gonna go to jail. I don't care what y'all say. Cain is going to jail this time. So that's my thought with that. Y'all still talk about spam and being y'all somebody's putting recipes up with spam. So I don't know. Y'all might want to take a screenshot so y'all can get y'all recipes for spam and make y'all meals. Holla at your girl. Spam is full of salt, but it's tasty though. Y'all are killing me with the spam comments. Yeah, I think you look. And this guy is basically the CI that's taking all these pictures and is in there talking to Blanca. So yeah, he messed up. This whole scene, I liked it, but Cain think he's smart, but he's not that smart.
Right.
Anywho, moving on. Look,
bird chest.
Look, I got bird chest. I got bird chest. What's Salim up here?
Who's skinnier, him or B Mickey?
Oh, I don't know. They look about the same.
Yeah, Kendall was asking me last night to choose between him and B Mickey. I said, child. Who else is the choices?
Don't Trip said I'm legally blind.
Don't do that.
Somebody said I think I saw a booty cat. Oh man. So look, the reason why he's the informant, and the reason why I said that is she did not catch on to this. How this dude is watching her movement. He watching her movement.
Yeah, I agree. He said so much in that moment, and I
And I'm
wanted
a,
to know what she been telling him. Like, girl.
exactly. She's talking too freaking much. She was talking too much in class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do.
Because I saw you spending time with your brother, and you've been running errands with your dad all the time. What's up with that?
This is what I'm
Too
talking
much.
about.
Too much.
How didn't she figure this out?
Mm-hmm.
How did she not figure this out? Don't Trip said Diana think class is therapy. Yeah, she do.
Somebody said them
Uh-uh.
skinny boys though.
I love the broad chest, shoulders, thumbs down for the bird chest.
But somebody said them skinny boys though, and I know exactly what they're talking about.
I know. I know too.
I know three.
Wait, who said the skinny boys?
I gotta get
Corn boy Celine Freeman is a disgrace to the Freeman name. Riley Freeman would be disappointed. Don't Trip said facts about skinny boys. Ew. Yeah, eggs, bacon, grits, sausage. So, you know, Whitman actually believed this girl.
Yep.
Actually believed her.
He fell for it.
He fell for the okie doke. He fell for the banana in the tailpipe. And I'm gonna just show this clip, and then we're gonna talk about that, and then we almost done, y'all.
911. Please. Someone just broke into my house. Please.
All right, look, don't do this. I'm a fucking cop. There's no way you get away with this.
Thanks for the advice. I'm gonna take my chances. You tell that bitch Carrie I said what up.
Okay, my trivia question. Should I ask? I'm gonna ask it now. How many times did Detective Whitman get shot? Y'all put it in the chat.
I just put it.
Yes. See, like that was my trivia question. If y'all, how many times Whitman got shot, y'all? That's the trivia. Another trivia question for the night. Look. AJ got it first. Thank you. All right. What's your take on this, Tamika?
I loved it. I love this scene. I mean, I said to myself, Whitman can't resist. Like, he should have been smarter. He should have known that it was something with Diana. And I know she sold the story good, and I feel like she sold it good is because some of the stuff she was saying to him, that's the way she feels. So it wasn't really like she was acting, and some stuff she was able to throw in the extra because, of course, that's how her mama taught her. But he was supposed to be smarter than this, but because we know that he can't help himself, he just gotta, keep going. He really was like, oh, okay, I could get it. And once he came up dressed all black like the Omi, acting like this is something that you owe me, I said, I know this man. He's sitting here with the flashlight outside. I said, he about to die. The only part that scared, I should say surprised me, was I was not expecting Diana to be standing there like Monique mentioned earlier. I thought it was either just going to be Monet standing there waiting like, okay, yep, got you.
I thought so too. I didn't think she was gonna be there.
I even thought he was gonna be there too. So when he turned that corner and seen Diana, was like, "What you doing here?" I said, "Oh shoot!"
I was on the edge of my seat, child.
Yeah, that part took the cake. And the rest was history. Like, he should have known. Talking about you ain't gonna get away with this. She's like, "Thanks for the advice." I said, "Monet is a beast."
Yeah, but I like that she did what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was doing too much.
Yeah, he was.
Think it was smart. It was smart for her to kill a cop, though. That's like the
it wasn't smart, but that's Monet though. That's how she get down.
It's the ultimate.
And I think that, even though we know that they already onto them, and she don't know how he was coming and telling like Blanca and Jenny things, so of course they gone from their end be like, oh yeah, something happened there. But it's like, can they really prove it? Because she got evidence that's kind of piled up on him as far as keeping on complaining about him harassing her, taking the pictures of him being outside her house. That's what got him suspended in the first place. And then you sitting here suspended and you're coming in her house in plain black clothes. What were you doing in her house? So at the end of
Exactly.
the day, that kind of gives her the upper hand with that. He played right into it. So I was just like,
Yeah.
He played right into it. You
Mm-hmm.
got Diana there. She has no record. And they need to keep her out of the game for things like this.
Yeah, yeah.
But now that he's dead, do you think that Blanca Rodriguez is gonna go harder in trying to, do you think she's gonna look into this and dig deeper and
Oh
all that
yeah,
stuff?
you know that.
Of
They
course.
gonna be definitely digging.
Because the next thing they was
Definitely.
clean, like, what the heck you doing?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck you doing?
He said, "This
Yes.
is not what we talked about."
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Now my last thing, I had the picture. I don't know what happened to it. Um the last picture I had, I don't even know what happened to this Joker, but it was with Cain. It was with Cain, right? And Cain basically told her, they was texting back and forth, and he said, I can't tell Tariq, so I need you to keep your mouth shut. Do you think he's gonna stick to his word, Cain?
I don't trust no Kane no more than I trust Effie. I feel like they both kind of the same. So I don't know. It could go either way. On one hand, I feel like he will because he's trying to get in her good graces. And on the other hand, I feel like when he feels like the time is right, he will go ahead and play that card.
I feel like that too. He likes to hold stuff over people's heads.
Right.
So I
Power.
feel like he is gonna try to hold this over this child's head. And I think he gonna get her into a deeper situation where he gonna have her moving more weight where she get caught out there. But she doing a lot, she doing too much. And I don't know how I'm kind of like leaning towards, like, I hope she don't get caught out there where she really be pressed and she folds under pressure. Somebody put that already in the chat tonight. So I'm like, what is the possibility of this happening, yo? So I don't know. I feel like with this whole scene,
Mm.
see how this plays out. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, he likes everything about Effie. He does want him for herself. Do you think he's gonna pressure her to sleep with him?
Mm. I don't know.
Okay. What if it was Ghost, he would have used Whitman to his advantage instead of
Yeah.
killing him. He used an inside man before, but he can't use Whitman because Whitman is too much against his son. Um I don't know if Whitman was using. I don't think Ghost would have used Whitman like this because he was just be breaking the laws. He was doing stuff that Sax was doing. So I don't know, but you know what? Anything's possible in the Power universe. But I do believe that
That's
Mm-hmm.
Whitman
true.
did earn his death.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he
he was
definitely.
never gonna stop. Whitman is not a
Yeah,
person that stops.
he
Yeah,
was relentless. He was definitely. Yeah, you're right.
I do believe he earned his death.
In the words of Courtney Kemp, he earned his.
Yeah, yeah. This is when, like, when you watch stuff, you be like, "Yup, he earned his death."
He
So
sure.
this is, I don't know. Did I do this? I think, did I do this word scram?
No.
This is the last one, y'all.
Ooh, it's a big word.
And it's a word that Tariq said in this scene.
Oh Lord.
Let me see. Anybody got it yet?
Not.
Look. I know this is the last one, but it's a hard one. And I did it like that just in case. But everybody was getting them pretty much right. I'm going to give it 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, somebody got it.
Wow.
Yep, that's the answer. So that's with our recap tonight. What you got going on your channel, ladies? Monique, what you got going on?
Got my Snowfall review dropping tomorrow, so y'all be on the lookout for that. And then I'm gonna do my Power Book 2 review as well. So y'all be on the lookout.
And Tamika, what you got going on?
I was supposed to be going live at 10:30, but I pushed it back to 10:50. That's what I was just doing. Just having a little trivia tonight, you guys. If you want to come through, some games, some trivia, some who y'all got, little verses, and one gotta go, and all that good stuff. So come hang out, check in the den if y'all ain't got nothing else going on, yeah.
All right, I got my trailer breakdowns coming Tuesday night. We will be doing Yellow Jackets. It'll be trivia. Somebody asked me to put the word scrams in Yellow Jackets, so they coming. So we're gonna be doing that. So this is episode 3. These girls is getting crazy. It's a lot of stuff going on, and I want to get to it. I want to get to the bottom of it. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming. Hey, Cam. If you are here for the replay, please hit hashtag replay. I love when y'all play the word scrams and put them in the chat. So let's keep this conversation going. If you so that way we can talk about this. I will be back Tuesday for Yellow Jackets. Please stay tuned for my trailer breakdowns and predictions. And also Wednesday, we will be doing a Snowfall pregame situation. So that is all for us tonight. Thank you for coming out. Oh, did you talk, Monique? No,
Yep.
I didn't. Did you say what you got going on?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So thanks for coming out, y'all. God bless. And have a good night, y'all.
All right, y'all.